Hey mga kabayan! Kumusta kayo? I hope you and your family are safe at this very moment. This time, pag-usapan natin The Last Dance. For those who don't know about The Last Dance, this is a 10-part documentary which the chronicles of Michael Jordan and the 1997-1998 Chicago Bulls. There are lots of footages we never seen before that are available all throughout the episodes. All the 10 episodes were aired on ESPN and the ESPN app in the United States and can be streamed outside the US through Netflix. For those Netflix lover, please do not miss The Last Dance. According to Arash Margazi of the Los Angeles Times, the first of the two latest episodes of the documentary are dedicated to the late LA Lakers legend Kobe Bryant. Panoorin natin si Arash Margazi had few moments with Kobe Bryant late last year, and pakinggan natin ang kanyang short interview with Kobe.
You seem to be attached to the hip. You know, when you're at these games and she's watching, and when you see clips, I'm sure you see it firsthand. But I'm like, that looks like Kobe. I mean, talk about the relationship you guys have in terms of her mannerisms and how competitive she is and things like that.
I mean, it's a trip to see her move and some of the, the expressions that she makes. And, it's a trip.
Yeah.
Genetics. Genetics is a real thing, man.
Yeah.
Pakinggan natin ang sagot ni Kobe with regards to the interview he had about Michael Jordan at ang advice ni Michael Jordan sa kanya.
Learned a lot this game. A lot about how technically sound Michael was. Because it's one thing in watching him play, and then it's another thing in playing against him. His technique was flawless. I wanted to make sure my technique was just as flawless.
Been down a half court and he wanted to know how, when I turn around on my jump shot, how to feel the defense. I told him you should feel the defense with your legs. Once you feel the defense with your legs, you can take advantage of that.
That was very inspiring for me.
Talk about your relationship with Michael Jordan. Let me straighten this out first. The time at the Forum or wherever that was, Phil had Michael come to the game. They sat at the table. You remember that? I read somewhere where it said that you didn't challenge him or he didn't challenge you. It didn't happen. It did happen because I was sitting right there at the table. Right at the table. So Phil asked Michael if he wasn't doing anything, just come by practice. Maybe they want to play. Maybe we can find out what you got. And then you said back, no, maybe I'll find out what you got. And then he said back, well, you can't guard me. And then you said, you can't guard me.
Right.
How old were you?
21.
You were 21 years old. There was a silent moment. And then when we walked out, when we walked down the hall, Mike goes, I love that dude, man. He's a warrior. Because you did not step back. It's like, well, maybe we'll see. Let's play. When we can play tomorrow, I got shoes.
I grew up watching him. And I grew up having that same type of edge and competitiveness.
November 29, 2015, Kobe Bryant announced his retirement at the end of the season. Panoorin natin ang video tribute ni Michael Jordan para sa kanyang pagre-retire.
I want to congratulate you on an unbelievable career. I think when I look back, and the first time we actually played against each other, and the competitive drive that I saw within your eyes, even though the knowledge wasn't quite there yet, is very invigorating. And I'm very happy to leave you this message to say how much we are very proud of what you've accomplished over the years. Most people don't realize you were drafted by Charlotte Hornets, so that connects us with you. I've always been like a big brother, and you like a little brother. We communicate all the time. I just want to say congratulations. Your next step in your next career is going to be something that I'm pretty sure you're going to have to figure out. From the competitive standpoint, I'm pretty sure you're just like me. You're going to have to find other ways to utilize that competitive drive. But I want to congratulate you and Vanessa and the girls You've been a big help to the game of basketball. You helped the NBA. You helped promote it. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of fans all over the world. I'm a big fan. I still love watching you play. I'm very, very happy for you and what you have accomplished within the game. And I look forward to seeing what you do next. If you ever need me, you know my number. Let's stay in touch. I wish you the best and have a great game tonight. Not too good of a game, but I want you to stay healthy. As I said a couple weeks ago, it's your last year. Just have fun. Take it a day at a time. Enjoy it, and look forward to seeing what you do after this. Take care. Good luck.
Let's check it out, the farewell speech of Kobe Bryant during his last game as a Lakers player.
All I can do here is just thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the years of support. Thank you guys for all the motivation. Thank you for all the inspiration. And, you know, what's funny, the thing that had me cracking up all night long was the fact that I go through 20 years of everybody screaming to pass the ball. And on the last night, they're like, don't pass it. This has been absolutely beautiful, you guys. I can't believe it's come to an end. You guys will always be in my heart. And I sincerely appreciate it. No words can describe how I feel about you guys. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. God, I love you guys. And I love you guys. And to my family, my wife Vanessa, our daughters Natalia and Gianna, thank you guys for all your sacrifice. For all the hours I spent in the gym working and training. And Vanessa, you holding down the family the way that you have. I can't, there's no way that I can thank you enough for that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And what can I say? Mamba out.
February 26 of this year, nagulat ang buong mundo dahil sa isang aksidente, helicopter crash, kasama si Kobe Bryant at ang kanyang panganay na anak na si Gaano Bryant. At itong iba pa. Sa kasamaang palad, no one survived in that crash. Nagsa ang buong mundo sa pagpanaw ni Kobe Bryant.
How sweet the sound that sings
He was a loving father to his daughters, a good husband to his wife. He continued to give back to his community as a coach. Let us watch the tribute speech of Michael Jordan to Kobe's death.
I'm grateful to Vanessa and the Bryant family for the opportunity to speak today. I'm grateful to be here to honor Gigi and celebrate the gift that Kobe gave us all. What he accomplished as a basketball player, as a businessman and a storyteller, and as a father. In the game of basketball, in life, as a parent, Kobe left nothing in the tank. He left it all on the floor. Maybe it surprised people that Kobe and I were very close friends, but we were very close friends. Kobe was my dear friend. He was like a little brother. Everyone always wanted to talk about the comparisons between he and I. I just wanted to talk about Kobe. You know, all of us have brothers and sisters, little sisters who, for whatever reason, always tend to get in your stuff, your closet, your shoes, everything. It was a nuisance, if I can say that word. But that nuisance turned into love over a period of time, just because the admiration that they had for you as big brothers or big sisters. The questions, the wanting to know every little detail about life that they were about to embark on. He used to call me, text me, 11:30, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, talking about post-up moves, footwork, and sometimes the triangle. At first, it was an aggravation. But then it turned into a certain passion. This kid had passion like you would never know. It's an amazing thing about passion. If you love something, if you have a strong passion for something, you would go to the extreme to try to understand or try to get it. Either ice cream, Cokes, hamburgers, whatever you have a love for. If you have to walk, you would go get it. If you have to beg someone, you would go get it. What Kobe Bryant was to me was the inspiration that someone truly cared about the way I played the game or the way that he wanted to play the game. He wanted to be the best basketball player that he could be. And as I got to know him, I wanted to be the best big brother that I could be. To do that, you had to put up with the aggravation, the late night calls, or the dumb questions. I took great pride as I got to know Kobe Bryant that he was just trying to be a better person, a better basketball player. We talked about business. We talked about family. We talked about everything. And he was just trying to be a better person. Now he's got me. I'll have to look at another crime meme for the next. I told my wife I wasn't going to do this because I didn't want to see that for the next 3 or 4 years. That is what Kobe Bryant does to me. I'm pretty sure Vanessa and his friends all can say the same thing. He knows how to get to you in a way that affects you personally, even though if he's being a pain in the ass. But you ever have a sense of love for him in the way that he can bring out the best in you. And he did that for me. I remember maybe a couple of months ago, he sends me a text. And he's saying, I'm trying to teach my daughter some moves. And I don't know what I was thinking or what I was working on. But what were you thinking about when you were as you were growing up, trying to work on your moves? I said, what age? He says, 12. I said, at 12, I was trying to play baseball. He sends me a text back saying, laughing my ass off. And this was at 2 o'clock in the morning. But the thing about him was we could talk about anything that related to basketball, but we can talk about anything that related to life. And we, as we grow up in life, rarely have friends that we can have conversations like that. Well, it's even rare when you can grow up against adversaries and have conversations like that. I went and saw Phil Jackson in 1999 or maybe 2000. I don't know when Phil was here in LA. And I walk in and Kobe's sitting there. And the first thing, I'm in a suit. The first thing Kobe said, "Did you bring your shoes?" No, I wasn't thinking about playing. But his attitude to compete and play against someone he felt like he could enhance and improve his game with. To me, that's what I loved about the kid. Absolutely loved about the kid. No matter where he saw me, it was a challenge. And I admired him because his passion, you rarely see someone who's looking and trying to improve each and every day, not just in sports, but as a parent, as a husband. I am inspired by what he's done and what he shared with Vanessa and what he's shared with his kids. I have a daughter who is 30 who just became a grandparent. And I have 2 twins. I have twins at 6. I can't wait to get home to become a girl dad and to hug them and to see the love that they, and the smiles that they bring to us as parents. He taught me that just by looking at this tonight, looking at how he responded and reacted with the people that he actually loved. These are the things that we will continue to learn from Kobe Bryant. To Vanessa, Natalia, Bianca, Capri, my wife and I will keep you close in our hearts and our prayers. We will always be here for you, always. I also want to offer our condolences and support to all the families affected by this enormous tragedy. Kobe gave every last ounce of himself to whatever he was doing. After basketball, he showed a creative side to himself that I didn't think any of us knew he had. In retirement, he seemed so happy. He found new passions, and he continued to give back as a coach in his community. More importantly, he was an amazing dad, amazing husband, who dedicated himself to his family and who loved his daughters with all his heart. Kobe never left anything on the court. And I think that's what he would want for us to do. No one knows how much time we have. That's why we must live in the moment. We must enjoy the moment. We must reach and see and spend as much time as we can with our families and friends and the people that we absolutely love. To live in the moment means to enjoy each and every one that we come in contact with. When Kobe Bryant died, a piece of me died. And as I look in this arena and across the globe, a piece of you died, or else you wouldn't be here. Those are the memories that we have to live with and we learn from. I promise you, from this day forward, I will live with the memories of knowing that little brother that I tried to help in every way I could. Please, rest in peace, little brother.
Was blind. Now I see. Too many dang just toss and snare.